Good morning, viewers, family, and friends. Welcome to another Butler Family Farm video. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup in our paddock that has our male and female llamas. We're going to move them out, which you'll see, and get some weeds mowed down, build a fire pit, not a fire pit, but a burn pile, and hopefully we may be able to get these logs out that we've had in here since last year when we had these trees cut down. But our burn pile is going to be this, and we're going to use the tractor with the grappler on it. But to build a new pile, we need to mow this area out here, and in order to work in this pen we need to move these llamas out. So if you'll stick with us, we'll show you how we get it all done. Waiting for Robert to come back out so he can set the camera back up for the distance viewing, but in the meantime, this is a gorgeous Sunday morning. Peaceful and quiet. I love it.
Getting ready to move the llamas into the alleyway behind Jack and the old goat area. Then we're going to block them off in the alleyway, mow their area, get the wood out, limbs, branches, and then they can go back in.
So it was easier. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be because I had done it once before. It went pretty well. We just had to, they're nosy creatures, so they were, you know, wondering what I was doing on the other side of their little gate. And as you can see, they are eating that grass. There's food down the way. Cinnamon's on the other side of Jack. You can't see her, but very well. But she found the grain. Let's see if I can squeeze in. See her little brown head down there underneath, in between his front legs and his back legs. She found the grain, and the yellow bucket is water, and they're good to shoot. They could be out there for a couple days actually with the grass that's out in this alleyway, because it goes all the way down to the end of paddock 4. So going on a pause, then we'll come back with the mowing. And the mowing is started. Sorry, you got it going before I had this actually some bare ground already, but see where he starts this burn pile at. Dragging these limbs into a pile. that are worthy of the fire pile. So that's what Robert's doing, is cutting those around, and I'll go around and collect them and add them to our fire fence line. Firewood fence line. So when we're done, I'm going to go get the mule and still a really nice day out here. Getting a little muggy, but that's because it's probably like, oh, I don't know, noonish right now. It's all good. Leaning on their knees and with their elbows and getting bending down over, and I thought, I'll never do that. I will just never do that. Well, when your knees start to hurt, that's why that happens. So my apologies. I try very hard not to do that, but every once in a while you're going to see a flat butt. Okay, moving along really, really well. Jerry says that we need to use different angles. We're trying to make our videos better, and so different angles of what we're doing will help. And he's actually building a pretty good burn pile. There's a bunch of limbs back here in a rock pile that he can't get to, so I'm basically going to drag him out so he can pick them up. or so that they can, I can get them to the burn pile. Fire juice. Okay, we have this area pretty cleaned up as far as limbs are. There's a lot of concrete block and pieces and whatever that need to be cleaned up, and we'll have to do that another time. The intent of today is to get this fire safety. Lightning, we get lots of lightning strikes. Lightning could come and hit one of these dead pieces of limb and just start it off. So thanks for sticking with us.
Intact.
It is. Soldier's coffee, good to the last drop. These are pieces that the tree trimmers cut up for us. We actually wanted to have some long tree trunks to make into planks, but there's slight miscommunication. They cut it all up, so I think we're going to just use it for our fire fence or the fireplace in his shop this winter. So this will be a start to finish run on a load with the grappler. Robert's got these pieces away from the hot wire fence, kind of lined up for Jerry to load up easier. It's nice to be young. And that's one round of, I don't know, maybe 20 rounds. This is our after. It's nice and cleaned up. Got a Gertrude over here looking for worms and bugs and stuff. And then all of these logs have been cleaned up. And on the other side, the rocks has been all cleaned up, and we've gotten this far area out here under there's all cleaned up. We've got it mowed. It looks really good. So the last task in this project will be to burn this pile. So I don't know if they're going to do it this afternoon or if they're going to wait till evening. We'll see.
It's fire time. I already called our local fire department, which I'm on, but we called Central, let them know that we were gonna be burning a limb pile or brush pile, whatever you want to call it. But we're burning off extra. Yeah, controlled burn. But the paddock, as soon as I went through and walked it through, it looks really good. It looks a lot better than where well, there's a few pieces, but we'll go through and pick up a few of the other ones while it's still burning and just toss on there, but there's not a lot. But anyways, well, I'll start, once this game's going again, we'll start it up again.
We do have flames.
As I say.
You want to get a fire started, call a fireman. He knows how to start fires.
Or fire mode.
Just a progress view. It'll burn for another few hours. Hopefully it'll be done enough to let the llamas back in. Of course, they'll stay away from it, but they'll feel the heat and whatever, and they'll be okay. But I don't want them in there right now. And still got a little ways to go though, but that dead stuff sure burns pretty fast. Another fire update. Looks like there's only one big piece left to go, and then it should be done, but it'll still burn for a few more hours. Well, I'm going to wrap this video up. This is what's left to burn. It's a big log out there. We actually thought it was more hollow or decomposed than it was. And we did open up the alleyway, took the panel off. You can't really tell out there, but it will allow Simon here, who's snorting away at me, and Cinnamon to go back and forth. But they knocked over their water bucket in the alleyway, so I was a little concerned, and I didn't want them to be without water, so we opened it up. You can't see, there he just got up. Sparky is talking to his mom, and she's over here in the shaded area. She's walking over to him, so all is well, and thanks for watching. Simon says, see you on the next video.